Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are playing on Battlefield 4's Sunken Dragon. So this map originally came out, I believe it was July 2014. This is when this got released, which takes place in a flooded Chinese city here. So we're going to explore it, look around, see if we can find anything cool. And yeah, so we're going to get started here. So over here, real quick, I was looking at some of these things. So right here we have a steakhouse. I know it's hard to read. It's a little blurry actually. My eyes hurt. But this is a steakhouse indeed. As you see there. This looks like a clothing store. And this was seafood restaurant. So it looks like inside of here, looks like got some fragile things inside of here. I'm not sure if that means like the glass or an umbrella, but you got to protect it from all the elements. Right here we got some Chinese letters. Not really sure what that says, but we'll throw it into a translator and put it on the screen. So we're going to explore a little bit. If I see anything, I will let y'all know. So at the moment, I'm over at the kind of like the home base deployment over here. It's pretty cool. There's some weapon containers here that has some shipping labels on it. Inside of here, completely empty, nothing going on. So you got the tank here. Of course, you got a helicopter, which we're going to take, explore a little bit, and I'll report back. Alrighty, so I'm just flying around looking at some stuff here. You know, it looks like you got a broadcast here. I'm not sure what that says. We'll throw the translation, of course, on the screen here. And I saw another billboard right over here. Still here, still strong. What's that say? Zacna? Zac? Yeah, I guess so. There's also a beverage billboard here. Let out a roar. So I'm not sure there's an energy drink or if that's some kind of alcohol. But we're going to go ahead and come down here to this objective, capture it, and see what's going on. Alrighty guys, so I captured the objective and I was looking just around trying to notice some things. I did see this company here that operates there. Pretty cool. And I also noticed that a lot of these buildings, the lights are on and the lights are off for certain floors, which I thought was pretty neat. Lets you know that maybe there's people inside of there working or doing something else. And of course, got the interactive shipping logistics, which we saw on the other map we did on Sunken Road. So this is a pretty cool capture point. Kind of reminds me of Manhattan Bridges capture point. It's kind of like in the middle of the city. Got a little bus here, which you can go inside of. This doesn't have a seat. Looks like they missed that design detail there. Echoes. We don't like those, guys. We do not like those at all, okay? Those are not good. I'm not sure what that says. Pretty cool, though. Little figures. He's got a little hat on. Got a trash can here with some trash in it. Looks like it's just some cans. Looks like you got a multi-story parking garage here. Of course, it has that drink there. Looks like there's another advertisement there. This is a huge map. I mean, there's just so much to explore in this thing. And of course, we'll get to the dam, which floods the entire map. So I'm inside the parking garage right now, which of course has a lot of vehicles inside of here. But you can just hear the ambience of the outside. You can hear the wind just whistling by. It sounds really nice. I'll go up a couple more layers here. You got a truck in here. And of course, you got a capture point. So I don't really see a whole lot going on in here.
We have just taken control of Objective Delta.
You know, looking at this truck, I just noticed it has windshield wipers. Not one, not two, but it has 3 of them. Very cool. I'm wondering if we get to the top floor of this. Not too sure. But we're going to make our way to another objective. Found the grenade launcher. Got the little Chinese boats down there. Just a piece of wood. Some of them look a little nicer. Looks like a tour boats. So we're going to make our way over to the middle here. So something cool about this game is you can actually pull out your secondary, fire at people when you're in the water. And you can also dive under the water, which I thought was pretty cool, which I guess you could throw nades in the water too. But you can also dive underneath the water here. And you can see parts of the building are still here. So they went that extra way and did that. Let me surface real quick before I die. I really wish Battlefield 6 had maps like this. I mean, I just think they're so cool. I mean, you cannot beat a map like this at all. I mean, look at this interior design. Like, it just looks so good. All the textures on the walls. It has, I guess that's like, I don't know if it's a serpent or not. It reminds me of the thing from Valheim. The thing in the water. You know, you got pieces of the building floating in here, which is pretty cool. Some wood has fallen off. Well, I guess it's a sea dragon, considering this is what this flag's called. Down here you have a little restaurant, it looks like. Looks like this is where the workers would get food. Maybe it was a buffet, and you can choose the food you want. Self-serve. NV Electrics. There's even instruction manuals on how to use this thing. Can't really read it, but nonetheless, cool. The water seeping in the building. And the water actually... I thought that was a food tray, but I don't think so. Like, is that a piece of cheese? What is that? You know, it's got stuff in it. Looks like it has, like, bubbles, too. It's pretty cool, even when as far as the texture of the water that is inside of the building compared to outside of it. I like that. It looks to be like kind of like a water bottle or something. It's pretty cool. Just to let you know, like, the things that were in here are now in the water and they're polluting it. And I believe this thing has another floor to it. Yes, it does. Actually, it's 2 floors, which we're going to see what's over here real quick. Just a big open room. Looks like another place where you would get drinks. Maybe this is like the bar. Because it looks like they have some bar stools in here. As well as kind of like a serving tray thing where they would go around and maybe pick up all the dishes and stuff. There's a weapon up there you can grab. And then over here, maybe it looks like it was kind of like a dining area where you would eat. Looking back here, not a whole lot. Massive hole here. And it looks like on top was a nightclub because I actually hear some music. This is so cool, man. Just playing these old maps just brings back so many memories of when I was a little kid playing this. Got the alcohol behind here. Whatever that is. that a face right there? The eyes and then the mouth, the cloud surrounding it. 1942. Wow, look at that. I wonder if that's a reference to Battlefield 1942. That is so cool. What is this? Huh. I don't know what that logo is. Kind of looks like the thing from Liza P. Oh, that's so cool. They got 1942. Look at that. No way, bro. Frostbite 2 on the bottle. Oh my gosh. I didn't even notice those. Dude, that is so cool. Are there any more like that? That's it. So they put, I believe Frostbite 2 is the game engine, if I'm not mistaken, that it uses for like the destruction. If I am mistaken, let me know. But pretty cool. They got 1942, and they got the Frostbite bottle there. And you can stop the music. Very interesting. And I'm pretty sure you can shatter this entire thing. Just like that. So this is the bar in the middle of the map. Very cool to see that. Little Easter eggs there of them just kind of plugging their stuff. But I like that. Easter eggs are what make games great. And it keeps the player involved and making content around the games. Because when things get found, people are going to go back and look for more Easter eggs that could be hidden in these maps. So I'm going to make my way all the way over there. But we're going to stop right there at that boat. So we made it on the boat here. It's fairly basic. It's just a little wooden boat here. It's got some tires. We're sure just when they dock, they don't hit the wall and damage the boat's integrity. So we're going to climb this ladder, or we're going to check out the dam here. This is a really cool area because I'm pretty sure you can flood the map or you can unflood it. Is that a word? Unflood? And you can also raise these things to stop tanks from going through. So we are at the power station. So let us go through here into the drain facility. We're going to come right up here. Well, let's see what happens. I actually have no idea. I forget what this even does. I hear the doors lowering over here. Oh, it's gonna flood it. Did we flood it? Oh no, we didn't. We're taking the water out. We're draining it. Look at that. Oh, it goes to show how long I haven't played this. This is so cool. It is draining the water out of the pond here. Or the lake. Man, Battlefield 4 maps were so cool. They were so dynamic. You can just change the warfare and how it is. And it looks like it even brought up some containers there. Some rocks. The poor fishies. They're out of the water. They're gonna die. So now you can come down here and explore. Got one of the fish is still alive there. All these poor guys, man, out of water flopping. It's cool to be down here when the water's not here. So this is something we didn't get to see before because it was under the water. It looks like it was one of the things on the corner that we saw over there. But this side of the building collapsed and fell. And we for sure didn't see this. There's a whole ship right here. I don't remember seeing a ship in the water. Look at this. Whole tour boat sunk here. And the glass is still intact. Can't go through there. You can come up here. It looks like this is where the captain was, where he'd control the boat. Pretty basic, still has a screen in there. This is very cool here to just be here and playing this and just really exploring this map. So inside of B, once the water's all drained out, there's actually a little kitchen in here that has a lot of, I guess these are mixers. We got some ovens in here. Still have water draining out from the top, which is cool. We got some nice artwork there. And that's about it for this area here. So I made it to Objective A, and it turns out that you can actually shoot out some of the TV screen here, which is pretty cool. So just exploring this a little bit. Looks like you have an abandoned shop here with nothing inside of it, just a bunch of shelves where you'd put some food, or you would put some food, like I said. What is that? What's that say? I don't even know what that says. Huh. Orange. We got pudding. And they have some Cheetos. Was flaming hot? Or did those say Cheetos on it? I can't get up here. This game is like... I can't get up here. Oh my gosh, I was up there and then I fell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, please. Okay, I made it on top. So these are actually just potato chips, which I like the design of that. I mean, you got a little face there. You got an emoji with a hat on it, with a thumbs up. That's cool. Invisible. A store here. More food inside of it, not a whole lot. Little advertisement thing there, and here. Little radar station there. You know, I was looking at this map, it is so one-sided. The CN have like almost 3 objectives they can get pretty easily. Well, if you spawn over here, only 1, which you get A. Some more pudding, got more of those potato chips here. Some more food out here. Of course, you got your nutrition facts here. And I think that pretty much wraps up this map. I mean, it's pretty cool. You got the sea dragon here all exposed in its glory, not hidden underwater. Very legendary map in my opinion. I loved it a lot when I played it back in the day. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And check out some of the other videos.